Well, welcome back once again inside the Bismarck Civic Center, as today it is our second of two semifinals, and as it will be Sargent County and LaMoure-Litchville Marion. That is coming up here in just a few moments. We'll take a break, come back with our Dakota Heritage Bank Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches comments coming up. YourLiveEvent.com.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
YourLiveEvent.com, Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches comments. Coach Randall Searstead for Sargent County. And Coach, first off, got the win last night against Kidder County. What did you see from your girls out on the floor?
Yeah, a lot of defensive tenacity. We closed out really well on their shooters and their best players too, and rebounded really well too. Anong Dang inside and Carly were the 1-2 punch on there, and then offensively didn't shoot well, but we kept it close through the first couple quarters, and then pulled away in the third a little bit, and then had a little lackluster facing the press in the fourth, but then overcome adversity and just finished it off.
Going up against LLM here in this semifinal. Just give us a key for the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, our work's cut out for us tonight. They're top 5 all year for a reason. I'd say the best team overall, by far in the region all season. So we got to come out. We can't start slow like Kingston did last night, and just play as hard-nosed defense as much as we possibly can to keep out the bigs.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app to make refilling your prescriptions more convenient. Stop in and stock up on hand and foot warmers. LaMoure Drugstore has rechargeable heated gear for everyone in the family. And get your special someone something sweet in February from different candy and gifts. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMourDrugstore.com or stop in and check out LaMoure Drugstore. Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is proud to announce its new partnership with AP Select Seed by AgriPartners. AP Select offers the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans. They're a family-owned company that believes in fair pricing along with unmatched customer support that makes them truly better by choice. Anderson Seed Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-growing spring wheat in North Dakota last year. Contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at andersonseedfarms.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Your LiveEvent.com, Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches comments. Coach Randall Searstead for Sargent County. And Coach, first off, got the win last night against Kidder County. What did you see from your girls out on the floor?
Yeah, a lot of defensive tenacity. We closed out really well on their shooters and their best players too, and rebounded really well too. Anong Dang inside and Carly were the 1-2 punch on there, and then offensively didn't shoot well, but we kept it close through the first couple quarters, and then pulled away in the third a little bit, and then had a little lackluster facing the press in the fourth, but then overcome adversity and just finished it off.
Going up against LLM here in this semifinal. Just give us a key for the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, our work's cut out for us tonight. They're top 5 all year for a reason. I'd say the best team overall, by far in the region all year, all season. So we got to come out. We can't start slow like Kings did last night, and just play as hard-nosed defense as much as we possibly can to keep out the bigs.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
YourLiveEvent.com, Ira Insurance pregame show, Dakota Heritage Bank coaches comments. Ben Holden for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. And Coach, first off, congratulations. Got the win against Hankinson last night. Just what did you see from your girls out on the court?
Thank you. We had a good start. Came out with good energy, kind of set the tone on both ends, and then we were able to build off of it and win both the first and the second quarters with a wide enough margin to where, the third quarter was about not letting our foot off the gas, which we did for a little bit, but Hankinson came out with better energy in that third and hit a few shots, and you could see what they have been able to do to some other teams a lot of the year. But overall, I was pleased with the first 2 quarters, especially on the defensive end.
Going up against Sargent County, the Bulldogs. Just give us a key going up against them tonight.
Yeah, we got to keep them off the glass. We've got to make sure we win the rebounding battle. We've got to contain 40 and 22. We've got to do a good job taking care of the ball and getting looks. A lot of the things that you have to do in the postseason regardless, but specifically given their personnel, we've got to make sure that we control the paint.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's now time for your starting lineups on our your Irie Insurance pregame show, again online at irieins.com. Our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups for Sargent County. The visitors on the scoreboard: a 5'7" sophomore, number 3, Mallory Bogart; a 5'8" freshman, number 12, Allison Yago; a 6'10" senior, number 22, Carly Cadoon; a 5'10" sophomore, 25, Tegan Olson; and a 6'3" junior, number 40, Anand Dang. That's the starting lineup for Sargent County. Now your starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. Starting with a senior, number 2, Mia Van Eden; a sophomore, number 4, Jada Smith; junior, number 10, Addison Smith; senior, number 24, Nora Delabar; and junior, number 31, Julia Delabar. That's your starting lineup for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company, online crystalsugar.com. As that will do it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Go to irieins.com to get a free quote. Winner will take on Edgeley Call Montpelier in the region championship game. The loser will take on Lynn HMB in the do or die region third place game. So Julia Delabar will tip it off for LLM. Anon Dang for Sargent County, and the opening tip is won by the Bulldogs. As Bogart with it inside Kadoon. Looks to drive it inside, now trying to go the other way. And that one in and out of the hands of Tegan Olson and out of bounds for a turnover. So first turnover committed there by Sargent County. Lobo basketball and off of the inbound. Mia Van Eden will pick up the opening points. Inbounds to Bogart. She'll bring it across the timeline. Bogart with it in front of the stripe. Over to Olsen in the far corner. Sargent County wearing the road dark blue uniforms, white numerals, Bulldogs across the front, LLM the home whites, black numerals trimmed in red with Lobos across the front. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tegan Olson will take the three, no, and the rebound taken by Addison Smith. Her first board, she'll look to run with it, puts up the shot, no. Offensive rebound, put back is good by Nora Delabar. So a quick 4-0 start for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. As Kadoon to inbound it to Bogart. She'll look to dribble it, get it, a screen from Yago across the timeline. Still with it, inside, Dang for two. Anon Dang with the double-double yesterday. Once again, lob it up to the 6'3 center. Let her work in the paint. Addison Smith gets it back. Van Eden. Julia Delabar to Addison Smith. No, and Anon Dang with the rebound. But the outlet pass trying to get it to Bogart, and it goes out of bounds. So Lobos will inbound it off of the turnover by Sargent County. 4-2, LLM with the lead. Just past 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Van Eden gets a cross-court pass, top of the key, Addison Smith. Inside, but Kadoon steals the pass. She's out to the races, breakaway all alone, couldn't get the finish, and Van Eden with the rebound. Addison Smith across the timeline. Van Eden, Jada Smith, three! Jada Smith with the triple. Inbounds, gets it to Olsen across the timeline, hands it off to Bogart. Yago gets a screen from Kadoon, still with it in mid-range. Inside, no, on the shot attempt by Tegan Olson, but she does draw a foul, and Tegan Olson to the free throw line to shoot two. As Julia Delabar will pick up the foul, her first, team's first. 7-2 Lobos with the lead. First shot, rattles out, no good. Second shot, good. So Olsen splits the pair. She'll check out. And 23, Claire Wessler will check in for the Bulldogs. So 4-point Lobo lead. Van Eden, Addison Smith. Back to Van Eden. She'll look to drive it inside off the paint, off the glass. No. Battle for the rebound. Eventually Dang's able to take it. Outlet is to Bogart. As pass Kadoon, no. And the rebound is taken by Jada Smith. Her first board. She'll bring it across the timeline. Gets a screen from Julia Delabar. Addison Smith stops. Kick out. Nora Delabar, a three-pointer, no. But Addison Smith with the rebound. Van Eden, Addison Smith. Inside, Nora Delabar to Julia Delabar. Double team puts it up anyway, and the shot no good, and Cadoon with the rebound. Carly Cadoon also a double-double for the Bulldogs senior last night against Kidder County. Yago handing off to Bogart. She'll hand it right back off to Yago, gets a screen from Cadoon. 15 on the shot clock, picks up her dribble, dang, and draws a foul. As that'll be Julia Delabar. That'll be her second already. As we'll get a timeout, we'll take one. It's a media timeout. 7-3, LaMoure-Litchville Marion leads on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
3:55 to play first quarter here on YourLiveEvent.com on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, online at dhb.bank. Cadoon with the inbounds for Sargent County, gets it to Yago, back to Cadoon. Addison Smith was looking for the steal. Yago a three-pointer, no. Excuse me, that was Cadoon. Shot wouldn't go, and the rebound, Jada Smith. She'll look to run with it. Now slow it down. Addison Smith, baseline drive, kick out. As Addie Robbins checking in on the timeout for the Lobos. Same 5 for Sargent County. Three ball, Addison Smith, no, but the offensive rebound keeps it alive. Nora Delabar. Inside, Van Eden will put up the three. No, Nora Delabar with the rebound once again. Inside, trying to split the double team. Van Eden, three this time. Swish! Mia Van Eden with 5. As Yago will look to bring it up court, and that'll do it. Coach Searstead will take a timeout. We'll take one as well, a Bank North timeout. 10-3, the Lobos lead on YourLiveEvent.com.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns. Weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Out of the Bank North timeout, online at banknorth.bank, it is Sargent County basketball. The inbounds is to Bogart. She'll bring it across the timeline. Wessler, top of the key, Yago. Bogart with the drive, puts it up, no. Dang, though, with the offensive rebound, put back, draws a foul, and an on Dang to the free throw line. So Nora Delabar will pick up the foul, her first, team's third. First free throw attempt from Dang is off the mark, no good. Second shot is no good, misses the pair, and the rebound is taken by Nora Delabar. Van Eden. Addison Smith in the corner, back to Van Eden. Back to Addison Smith. Inside Nora Delabar. Robbins. And the pass finds Van Eden. Addison Smith, floater, rolls out no good. And Dang with the rebound. Cadoon across the timeline. Spin cycle, goes the other way. Off the glass, no. Rebound tipped around, and eventually Wessler able to corral it. Bogart in the corner now switches, goes the other way. Gets a screen from Yago. Top of the key. Inside to Dang. Lost it. And I'll say it was off of her, so a turnover back to LaMoure-Litchville Marion. As Lucy Marr will check in for the first time, as Dang will check out for Sargent County. Jada Smith, right wing, top of the key, Van Eden. Addison Smith, floater, no. And the rebound is taken by Wessler, her second board. Cadoon across the timeline. Pass was tipped, but it still finds Wessler. Try to get it back to Cadoon, but Addison Smith will force the turnover. Still with it, looking to drive, picks up her dribble, back out, Van Eden. Nora Delabar, work it inside Robbins. Try to get to Nora Delabar. Pass was deflected right to Addison Smith. She put it up, she gets fouled, she'll go to the free throw line. Cadoon with a foul, her first, team's first. Addison Smith, first shot, off the mark, no good. Tegan Olson back in for the Bulldogs. Second shot, rattles out, no good, missed the pair. And the rebound taken by the Bulldogs. Marr, and Bogart for three. Mallory Bogart with a triple. Boy, that was needed for Sargent County, cuts the deficit to 4. Lobos the other way, Van Eden. Addison Smith, right wing, back to Van Eden, top of the key. 15 seconds between shot and game clock as Addison Smith, no good on the shot. Mallory Bogart with the rebound. She'll look to push the pace, now picks up her dribble. Inside, Olsen, and the foul! Tegan Olsen with the and one opportunity. Addison Smith with the foul, her first, team's fourth. So Tegan Olsen to the free throw line, 1 of 2 in this first quarter. Her shot is off the mark, no good, and the rebound is taken by Addison Smith. Lobos can hold for the final shot. Addison Smith back with it. Van Eden. Inside, Nora Delabar puts it up, no, and the rebound taken by Tegan Olsen. Final 5 seconds, they can push the pace. Cadoon from just inside half court, off the front iron, no good. And that will do it for quarter number 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. LaMoure-Litchville Marion 10, Sargent County 8, YourLiveEvent.com.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richwood, Dickey, and LaMoure counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Going to the second quarter on YourLiveEvent.com, LaMoure-Litchville Marion with a 10-8 lead, as it will be Lobo basketball to start the second quarter. As Addison Smith, Van Eden, Jada Smith, Nora Delabar, and Robbins, the 5 on the court. 3 ball is off the mark, no good for LLM, and Anand Dang picks up the rebound. Bogart, Dang, Olson, Kadoon, and Marr, the 5 for Sargent County. Dang with it, right wing. Bogart gets a screen from Kadoon. As Marr had it stripped from her, but it found Bogart. It's still alive, 7 seconds to shoot. Kadoon, top of the key, she'll look to drive inside, puts it up off the glass, no, and the rebound taken by Robbins. Pushing the pace in. Van Eden with the bucket. She's got 7. So 12-8. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion with the lead. Marr, Bogart inside to Kadoon. Turns, puts it up, short off the front iron, and Addison Smith with the rebound. In the corner, Jada Smith for 3, no. But Addison Smith gets the offensive rebound, keeping the possession alive. Van Eden 3 off the mark, and trying to save the rebound was Jada Smith, but out of bounds it goes. Possession to Sargent County. So Marr across the timeline. Tries to get it inside to Dang, but Robbins able to force the steal. Get the turnover. Nora Delabar across the timeline. Jada Smith, Robbins. Back to Jada Smith. Van Eden, top of the key. She'll look to drive inside. Floater, no. And Nora Delabar was trying to tip the rebound. Out of bounds, it goes off of her. And possession to Sargent County. As Tegan Olson checks out. And Iago checks back in. Bogart with it. She'll look to drive, backing down Jada Smith. Hands it off to Iago. In the corner. And deflected. Jada Smith first deflected. Bogart then tried to get a piece of it, and out of bounds it goes off of Bogart. It's Lobo basketball. Inbounds, Addison Smith. Van Eden, as Nora Delabar with the jumper. No, rebound tipped around. Robbins gets it back to Nora Delabar. Shot didn't go, and the rebound is off of Dang. It'll stay with LaMoure-Litchville Marion, 33 on the shot clock. Robbins will inbound it along the baseline. In the corner, Van Eden, 3 ball. That one short off the front iron, and the rebound taken by Bogart. Across the timeline in transition, trying to split the double team, and she traveled. Made the layup off balance, but she traveled before that, and a turnover. Back to Sargent County. Van Eden, left wing, top of the key, Addison Smith, Nora Delabar. Back to Van Eden, she'll look to drive baseline, little floater. Swishes it home. She's got 9, 14-8. As Iago and Van Eden was looking for a steal, gets a bit of the arm. And so it's a foul, her first team's first of the quarter. Kaduna inbound it. As the inbound, Iago. Try to get it to Bogart. Jada Smith forces the steal and the drive. And Bogart will pick up the foul. Jada Smith to the free throw line. As Jada Smith going hard into the basket, but she's good. And she'll shoot 2. Bogart, her first, team's first, and Jada Smith with the first free throw's up and good. Yago will check out as Wessler will check back in. Second shot, no good, but Nora Delabar with the rebound keeps the possession alive. Robbins in the corner, 3, no, and the rebound tipped around out of bounds. Who's it off of? Officials will look at each other, and it is Bulldog basketball. Wessler to inbound it. Bogart. Across the timeline. Hands it off. Marr to Kadoon. Dribbles it right side, puts it up. No. Rebound, and Wessler able to get the offensive rebound. Marr off the glass from the paint. Lucy Marr with her first basket. 15-10. Halfway gone in this second quarter. Next whistle will bring us to a media timeout. Shot by Smith, no good. Rebound Van Eden. And Addison Smith gets it back. Trade give and go to Addison Smith with Van Eden, and the shot was no good. And Lucy Marr with the rebound. Bogart across the timeline. As Julia Delabar to check in the corner. Bogart with a drive off the glass, no. Rebound is taken by Nora Delabar. She'll look to push it up. Van Eden able to track down the outlet pass, and Mia Van Eden with the basket. She's got 11. It's 17-10. Bogart across the timeline, crossover, still with it. Good take, good bucket. So Mallory Bogart now with 5, her first points this quarter, 17-12. And we'll get a timeout called by LaMoure-Litchville. Marion, it's a 30. It'll get stretched to immediate timeout. Bank North online at banknorth.bank. 17-12. LaMoure-Litchville Marion with the lead. YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Out of the Bank North timeout, 2:28 to play in this second quarter. LaMoure-Litchville Marion a 17-12 lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As the inbounds, Addison Smith, Van Eden. Addison Smith gets it back. No, Julia Delabar to Addison Smith for the bucket. As she gets her first points of the night. As Caitlin Wangler checking in out of the timeout for Sargent County, as was Julia Delabar. Reminder, Julia Delabar, those 2 fouls in the first quarter. As Nora Delabar able to get a steal for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Addison Smith across the timeline, gets it back, top of the key. Van Eden, right wing. Back to Addison Smith, over to Jada Smith. Addison Smith gives it back to Jada. Back to Addison, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Van Eden, drive, floater, no. And Kadoon with the rebound. Kadoon scoreless here for Sargent County here in this first half. 7-point Lobo lead. Bogart top of the key. Wangler for 3. That one is short, and the rebound taken by Julia Delabar. Addison Smith across the timeline. Gets it back from Van Eden. Van Eden in the corner. Inside, Julia Delabar off of her hands and out of bounds. Lobos wanted a push on Dang, didn't get the call. So Allison Yago will check in as Wangler will check out for Sargent County. So inbounds and Bogart with it. She'll look to run with it. Inside to Dang, and she's fouled on the floor before the shot attempt. Shot didn't go nonetheless, and Addison Smith will pick up her second, team second. Inbounds. Bogart with it, right wing, top of the key. Marr along the baseline. Bogart through her hands, but able to recover, keeps it alive, keeps the dribble. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Marr gets a screen from Dang at the elbow. Yago back out and inside to Dang. Shot wouldn't go this time. The foul is in the act of shooting. And then on Dang to the free throw line to shoot two. Delabar her second, team's third. Dang, first free throw is up and good. Now 1 of 3. As Marr checks out, Tegan Olson back in for the Bulldogs. Second shot. Rattles out, no good, so splits the pair does Dang. Julia Delabar with the rebound. And Nora Delabar will push it across the timeline. Jada Smith to Addison Smith. Julia Delabar. Try to get it inside to her sister Nora. Does get the pass. Van Eden. Jada Smith. She'll look to drive, splits the double team, but Dang gets the steal. Outlet is ahead to Kadoon. 2-on-1. Bogart. Good defense there. Van Eden able to get back into the play as Bogart is forced to back it out. Shot clock turned off with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Inside to Dang. She'll put it up off the glass. No. And rebound is off of Tegan Olson. It will be Lobo basketball. Addison Smith in time. Nora Delabar blocked by Dang. Will get a whistle and a tie-up. As I think there was a second before, there was a second left with the whistle. Indeed, they will put 1 second on there. It's a tie-up. The arrow gives it to Sargent County. So maybe you don't want the tie-up if you're the Bulldogs, as 1 second left to inbound it from their own baseline. That would give the Lobos the basketball to start the second half. So final second, they'll inbound it. Kadoon, three-quarter court pass, and that one is off the mark, no good. And that will do it for half number 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. LaMoure-Litchville Marion 19, Sargent County 13, the halftime report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app to make refilling your prescriptions more convenient. Stop in and stock up on hand and foot warmers. LaMoure Drugstore has rechargeable heated gear for everyone in the family. And get your special someone something sweet in February from different candy and gifts. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMourDrugstore.com or stop in and check out LaMoure Drugstore. Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. It's 19-13. The Lobos with the lead through 2 quarters. LaMoure-Litchville Marion 10-8, outscoring Sargent County in that first quarter, take a 2-point lead. And Dolly Parton 9-5. LaMoure-Litchville Marion outscoring in that second quarter to make it 19-13 through 2 quarters of play. Our stats here on YourLiveEvent.com for Sargent County. They are shooting 5 of 17. That's 29% from the field. 1 of 4 from the three-point line, 25%. 2 of 7 at the charity stripe, 29%. 10 turnovers for Sargent County. They have total of 5 rebounds. Mallory Bogart with 5 points, 3 for Tegan Olson, 2 for Lucy Marr, and 3 for Anon Dang. For the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville Marion, 19 points in that first half. 8 of 31 from the field, 26%, 2 of 12 from 3, 17%, 1 of 4 from the stripe, 25%. 3 turnovers, 19 total rebounds. Mia Van Eden, 11 points. Jada Smith with 4, Addie Smith with 2, and Nora Delabar with 2. That's a look at your first half stats. We'll take a look at other scores around the state of North Dakota when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Racing returns to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota. Save the date for Tuesday, June 30th. World of Outlaws late models. Start the finish. Ada Building Center Showdown presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. And a season schedule filled with the return of the Wysota Modifieds, NLRA late models, IMCA Modifieds, Race Savers Sprints. It's Thursday night racing at NCR. For the full Norman County Raceway schedule, visit ncraceway.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Take a look at other semifinals across the great state of North Dakota here in Division B basketball. Earlier tonight here at the Jamestown Civic, Edgeley called Montpelier, got by Lynn HMB 43-28. They are into the region championship game. Moving along here, taking a look at 2B, the 2B girls basketball tournament, as if the Activities Association page will load, there it goes. Langdon Area Munich defeats Haddon Northwood 57-49. Currently going on underway, it's Benson County and Griggs Mid-Coda in the other semifinal. In 3B basketball, South Prairie Max defeats Bottineau 72-38 to punch their ticket to the 3A championship. Or excuse me, I looked at 3A, not 3B. So in 3B girls basketball, Lewis and Clark Berthold defeats Kenmure Bowbells 56-49. Glenburg Tioga is the other semifinal. And in Region 4B, that tournament going on at Bismarck St. Mary's High School. Washburn defeats Flasher 37-35. The other semifinal is Central McLean and Grant County Mott Region. Taking a look at Division A scores from the Shack on the campus of NDSU on YourLiveEvent.com. The 4-seed Central Cass defeats the top seed Valley City 65-59. Currently underway with Chase Miller on the call. It's the 2-3 matchup, Kindred and Wahpeton. Over at Devils Lake High School, the 2A girls basketball tournament. Carrington defeats Four Winds Minnewacan 66-46. Currently underway, also on YourLiveEvent.com, is the second semifinal, Thompson and Devils Lake. Like we mentioned in 3A basketball, South Prairie Max, they are back into the region championship game, defeating Bottineau 72-38. The other semifinal is Turtle Mountain and Rugby. And in 4A basketball, your final region tournament going on right now. 4A basketball taking place So 4A taking place at Standing Rock High School. Hazen defeated Shiloh Christian 46-28. And Watford City defeated Dickinson Trinity 59-49. So Hazen-Watford City will be your championship game in 4A girls basketball. Take another break, come back with our second half next. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Second half about to get underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. Starting five for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Mia Van Eden, Jada Smith, Addison Smith, Nora Delabar, Julia Delabar. As well, starting five for Sargent County, Mallory Bogart, Allison Yago, Carly Cadoon, Tegan Olson, Anand Dang. As Anand Dang will get a rebound and try to push the pace is Cadoon across the timeline. Just a 6-point game here through the first 2 quarters. Bogart gets a screen but goes the other way, as now Cadoon will get the screen from Olson. Picks up her dribble, right wing to Cadoon. Backing down the defender, turns, puts it up. That one is off the front iron, no good, but the rebound by Yago. Shot attempt, no, and Nora Delabar with the rebound. Addison Smith, that one too strong. Nora Delabar with the rebound and the putback. Nora Delabar now with 4 points. Also now that would be her 7th rebound, had 6 in the first half. 21-13, 8-point lead. Bogart for Sargent County. That's Yago. Gives it to Bogart, gets a screen, picked up her dribble. Olsen at the free throw line, backing down her defender in the paint, turns, puts it up. No, Dang with the offensive rebound, put back didn't go. Rebound tipped around to Addison Smith. She'll bring it across the timeline, still with it, dribbles it into the far corner. Give and go back from Jada Smith. Inside, and Julia Delabar on the scoreboard. (23-13), it's a 10-point lead for the Lobos. Kadoon across the timeline, top of the key, Yago. It's a screen from Kadoon, inside to Kadoon, turns, puts it up, no, and the rebound by Addison Smith. Up ahead to Jada Smith, back to Addison Smith. Robbins to check in for the Lobos. Van Eden, Jada Smith back to Van Eden. Addison Smith drives, floater, and one! Addison Smith, the 2 and the chance to make it a 3-point play. So Robbins in for Van Eden. Olsen out, and Marr in, as Dang will pick up the foul, her first, team's first. Free throw, good. Addison Smith with the 3-point play. 26-13, the Lobos doubling up the Bulldogs, and able to step in front of the pass was Robbins. Couldn't save it, it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. They inbound it along the sideline right in front of the Lobo bench. Got to get inside, and this time Jada Smith with the steal. Addison Smith, and she draws the foul. Dang will pick up her second. And she's back to the free throw line is Addison Smith. So Addison Smith back at the free throw line. First one is good. Now 2 of 4 from the stripe. Second shot is off the mark, no good, and Kadoon with the rebound. So 14-point lead as Bogart back the other way, and out of bounds it goes off of LLM. And so it will be Bulldog basketball to inbound it along the baseline underneath the hoop. Bogart to inbound it. 29 on the shot clock. Inbounds, lob it out. Yago, top of the key. Right wing, inside to Kadoon, just inside that 3-point arc. Turns, jumper from the elbow. No, rebound tipped around to flex off a couple people, and Robbins able to track it down in front of the Bulldog bench. So Nora Delabar across the timeline. Addison Smith, Jada Smith, back to Addison. Back to Jada, 20 on the shot clock. Jada gets it back. Addison Smith, right wing. Inside, Robbins and Nora Delabar, they collide. Nora Delabar able to keep it alive and gets it to Van Eden, and then it's deflected out of bounds by Bogart. 6 seconds to shoot. Inbounded along the sideline is Jada Smith. Gets it back inside. Nora Delabar for 2. 29-13. And that will force a timeout called by Sargent County. It's a 30-second Bank North timeout. It will get stretched into a media timeout. 29-13, the Lobos lead, YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At IRE Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact IRE Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Out of the Bank North timeout, 29-13, the lead for LaMoure-Litchville. Marion looking to punch their ticket into the region championship game, which would force a rematch against Lynn HMB. Rematch of the district championship game. Kadoon with it. She'll put up the shot from the free throw line. No. Offensive rebound. Put back attempt by Mar wouldn't go. And the rebound taken by the Lobos. Addison Smith across the timeline. Nora Delabar back to Addison Smith. Fakes right. Goes left. Inside. Good feed. And Julia Delabar all alone there at the block. 31-13. As Bogart and Jada Smith will force a tie-up. Arrow keeps it with Sargent County. So Sargent County basketball. Kadoon will inbound it. Inbounds to Bogart. Just in front of that half-court stripe. Mar. Yago trying to lob it inside, deflected and stolen away. Addison Smith tipped it up, able to get the steal, forces the turnover. Jada Smith back to Addison Smith. Nora Delabar. Addison Smith back to Nora Delabar. Van Eden inside. Julia Delabar for 2. No points in the first half. 6 points here in this third quarter. 33-13. The lead is up to 20. Sargent County has not scored in this third quarter. Yago gets a screen from Bogart, picks up her dribble, then gets it to Bogart. 15 to shoot, gets a screen from Yago, does Bogart. Now she'll look to drive, stops inside. Dang, puts it up, no. And Julia Delabar will get the offensive rebound, and Dang will pick up foul number 3. So that's her third, and so she's going to have to sit out as Claire Wessler back in. Van Eden across the timeline. Addison Smith, inside pass went through the hands of Nora Delabar, but Julia Delabar finds it, gets it back out to Van Eden. Addison Smith tried to get it inside to Julia Delabar once again, but able to force the steal there was Carly Kadoon. Back the other way goes Sargent County. Bogart with it at the free throw line, looking to drive inside on Jada Smith. Mid-range jumper, no good by Mar. And the rebound taken by Van Eden back the other way. Inside, Julia Delabar, yes, and the foul! So Julia Delabar with the basket. That one went straight up, deflected, bounced off the rim a couple times. And Julia Delabar now with 8 this quarter. It's 35-13. Kadoon, her second, team's fourth. Tegan Olson back in as Yago will check out. Delabar with a free throw attempt is off the mark, no good, and the rebound taken by Mar. Back the other way, inside Olson. Wessler. Bogart gets a screen from Kadoon, but goes the other way. Backing down Jada Smith. Now the screen from Kadoon. Top of the key. Dribbles it. Left side. Picks up her dribble. Needs to find a teammate inside. Olsen. Backing down. Delabar. Marr. Bogart. 5 to shoot. Bogart underneath the hoop and draws the foul. So Mallory Bogart to the free throw line, as Julia Delabar will pick up her third. So Mallory Bogart to the free throw line. First one is off the mark, no good. Sargent County looking to get their first points of this half, as Julia Delabar with those 3 fouls will check out, and Addie Robbins will check in. Second shot is no good, and the rebound taken by Addison Smith. And we'll have a turnover forced by LaMoure-Litchville Marion, as Sargent County was looking to push the pace. Flex off of the turnover's on LaMoure-Litchville Marion off of a Lobo, so it will be Sargent County basketball. As Bogart across the timeline. Olsen looking to drive inside, puts it up, no, and the rebound, Mia Van Eden with the board. Van Eden still with it, taking it all the way, shot no, Robbins, shot blocked, blocked again, third chance for Robbins, no, and Addison Smith will get the rebound, looking to push it out, Robbins. Addison Smith with the drive inside, back out, picks up her dribble, and we'll get a timeout called by the Lobos. A timeout from Bank North, online banknorth.bank. 35-13 Lobos lead, yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Out of the timeout from Bank North, 35-13, the Lobos with the lead, as it will be Lobo basketball to inbound along the sideline. Addison Smith to Jada, and Robbins and Kadoon able to muscle away a steal. Gets the turnover, 15 seconds between shot and game clock. Bulldogs can try to go 2 for 1 if they want to. Olsen handed off Kadoon, deep 3 from the college line, no, and the rebound. Battle for it, and we'll get a tie-up. Jada Smith and Wessler, the arrow gives it to LLM. 0.6 of a second difference between shot and game clock. Julia Delabar will check out as Julia Delabar will check in for Van Eden, who checks out. Final 30 seconds of this third quarter. Robbins, right wing. Back to Addison Smith. They'll just look to kill some clock, try to hold for near the final shot. Jada Kramer back to Addison. Nora Delabar back out to Robbins. Nora Delabar, under 10 seconds. Inside, Nora Delabar turns, puts it up, good. Nora Delabar with the bucket. Final second, Bogart trying to get the shot off attempt was Wessler, and that will do it for quarter number 3. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, LaMoure-Litchville Marion 37, Sargent County 13, yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app to make refilling your prescriptions more convenient. Stop in and stock up on hand and foot warmers. LaMoure Drugstore has rechargeable heated gear for everyone in the family. And get your special someone something sweet in February from different candy and gifts. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LamoureDrugstore.com or stop in and check out LaMoure Drugstore.
18-0, LaMoure-Litchville Marion outscores Sargent County in that third quarter. It's 37-13 as we head into the final 8 minutes. As Caitlin Wangler in for Sargent County, as is Yago, Bogart, Dang, and Olson, the 5 for Sargent County. Robbins, Jada Smith, Addison Smith, Julia and Nora Delabar for LLM as the three-point attempt is short. Nora Delabar with the rebound. Inside Addison Smith, and we'll get a foul. Blocking foul on Caitlin Wangler, her first. First personal, first team. As Nora Delabar will inbound it. Inside Robbins. Back out. Jada Smith hands it off Addison Smith. Puts up the shot. Addison Smith, no, and the rebound taken by Bogart. Up ahead, Tegan Olson, no. Rebound tipped around, and Addison Smith able to track it down. Up ahead to Jada Smith. Inside, try to get it to Julia Delabar. Dang able to deflect the pass, and it's off of a Lobo out of bounds. Carly Cadoon back in for Sargent County. 7:01 to play fourth quarter. Inbounds Tegan Olson, shot, no one there. Trying to save it was Addison Smith. She was able to deflect it, but was unable to get enough on it to keep it inbounds, and it bounced on the white line. So it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Bogart to inbound it. Inbounds to Yago. Bogart. 25 seconds left in the shot clock. Inside, Cadoon puts it up. No. And out of bounds off of Dang. It'll stay with Sargent County. Some good looks for the Bulldogs. Just unfortunately, rim, the basket has not been kind to them this second half. Haven't got one to fall. Robbins. Nora Delabar inside. Julia Delabar for two. 10 points all this half as Nora Delabar looking to steal the inbounds pass. She does. Forces the turnover. Addison Smith. Nora Delabar at the free throw line, looking to drive inside, and one for Nora Delabar. She's got 10. Tegan Olson with a foul, her first, team second. As Delabar with the basket. With the three-point play, she's got 11. Inbounds to Cadoon across the timeline. 42-13. Bogart for three, no. And Nora Delabar with the rebound. That should secure the double-double for Nora here tonight. Addison Smith across the timeline. Inside drive, and Nora Delabar with two. 44-13. Inbounds to Bogart across the timeline. Inside to Cadoon. Stops, backs down the defender, no, and Julia Delabar with the rebound. Lead is 31. Inside, Addison Smith, up and under, no, but draws the foul. So Addison Smith to the free throw line. Lead is above 30, so that will put us in running clock here in this fourth quarter. Bogart, her second, team's third. So Addison Smith, first free throw, rattles home good. As substitution in for the shooter, so Addison Smith, she makes it, she'll go to the bench, does so, and she'll take a spot on the bench as number 3, Lily Kramer, checking in for LLM. Eight points for Addison Smith here tonight. Again, we'll get you the full stat recap, awards, post-game comments coming up in our post-game show. Dang with it to Mar. Yago picks up her dribble. Inside, Cadoon, jumper, no. Battle for the rebound, tipped out by Dang, and Lily Kramer able to get it. Tracks it down along the far sideline in front of the Sargent County bench. Kramer across the timeline. Robbins. Top of the key, Nora Delabar. Kramer. Inside, Nora Delabar, and double dribble. So a turnover, and that's 23. Faith Peterson, the freshman, checking in as Nora Delabar will check out. 13 and 10 unofficially. We'll get you the official stats at the end of the contest. As Kramer with a drive in, or excuse me, that's Bogart with a drive inside, draws the foul, and Mallory Bogart to the free throw line. So Kramer picks up the foul, her first, as Bogart to the free throw line. First one is good, as that is the first point of the second half. As we'll get some mass substitutions here, as Bogart looks like some blood on Bogart, so she'll go to the free throw, or go to the trainers. So 21, that's Tessa Peterson checking in. 32, Rose Workin checking in for Sargent County. Second shot is good. Also in 11, Malia Enger. As Bogart will check out 2, Ella Bixby checking in for Sargent County. So Faith Peterson, Lily Kramer, Tessa Peterson, Malia Enger, and 14, Kaylee Peterson, the 5 for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, as Kaylee Peterson's shot is short, out of bounds. For Sargent County, it's 13. Excuse me, that is 23, so that's Claire Wessler. 20, Riley Odegaard. 2, Ella Bixby. 4, Caitlin Wanger. And 32, Rose Workin, the 5 on the floor for Sargent County. (46-15) as Tessa Peterson able to get a steal. She'll bring it up court across the timeline. Lobos with it. That is Kaylee Peterson. She'll look to drive it inside. Loses the handle of it. Able to track it back. Gets it to Kramer along the top of the key. Over to Malia Enger at the three-point arc. As Faith Peterson, and she traveled. Turnover. Back to Sargent County as 11. That is Haley Finkston checking in. And Haley Anderson. Finkston, a sophomore. Anderson, a freshman. Under 2 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Bixby and Kramer will hit the deck out of bounds as 20, Bristol Klein checking in for the Lobos, as is Rachel Gamer. As Workin will put up the 2 ball, no, but the offensive rebound kept alive for Ella Bixby for Sargent County. Under 90 seconds, Bixby still with it, tried to get it inside on the floor. Finkston able to keep it alive. Bixby back with it. 20 on the shot clock. Finkston on the drive. Back out. Bixby along 2. No, and the rebound taken by the Lobos. Bristol Klein with the rebound. Enger will bring it across the timeline. Final minute as we'll get a whistle and get a violation. Is maybe just to try to get one more sub in as 14, Kaylee Peterson checking in for LaMoure-Litchville. Marion as 21, Tessa Peterson will check out. Workin will inbound it for the Bulldogs. Odegaard. Pass was deflected, loose, and we'll get a tie-up. Arrow gives it to LLM. One final turnover for Sargent County. Shot clock turned off. Tessa Peterson back in for LLM as Faith Peterson will inbound it to Tessa Peterson. Final 15. Looks like the Bulldogs will play off. Tessa Peterson inside. Tried to feed it to Faith Peterson. Pass was deflected. And Bixby able to get the steal. Final 5 seconds, Bixby with it. See, will he try to shoot a shot? No, and that will do it. So LaMoure-Litchville Marion, they're on to the region championship game. Your final on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the Lobos 46, Sargent County 15. We'll take a break, recap it when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is proud to announce its new partnership with AP Select Seed by AgriPartners. AP Select offers the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans. They're a family-owned company that believes in fair pricing along with unmatched customer support that makes them truly better by choice. Anderson Seed Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-growing spring wheat in North Dakota last year. Contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at andersonseedfarms.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. It's our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews with our Enbridge Energy player of the game and Nora Delabar for the Lobos here tonight. As Nora, first off, congratulations picking up the victory. Just talk about the fact going to the region championship game. How does that sound to you?
Oh, so amazing. I mean, these are the games that we've been preparing for since like November something when we started practicing. Like, we are just so excited. Like, my goodness, I cannot wait for on Thursday. Yeah, like I said, we've been practicing each day for this moment, so we're here.
Double for you, 13 and 11. So just talk about, kind of what it's like, grinding there down and away in the paint, kind of maybe having to get a little bit rough and a little bit down and dirty there in the paint during the game?
Yeah, I would have to say that's probably my favorite part of the game. It just like the physicality of it. You know, Sargent County's got some really just great posts. They're so strong, so it's so great to go up against them and have a physical game back and back. So yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of with that, just kind of talk about, you know, as the team kind of goes and progresses here, you know, obviously last night it was kind of, you know, Addie Smith's turn, and now tonight, you know, kind of a little bit more bounce. Talk about how nice it is, the fact that, you know, depending on the night, maybe you can kind of take the load, or you can kind of have some of your teammates take the load as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so reassuring to know that there's always somebody that's going to get that ball into the hoop. So to have all that backup, it's just like you have so much confidence in our team that, you know, no matter what, we can pull off a win because all of our girls have that talent.
Got a rematch coming up against the Lions. Just talk about what you hope to maybe work on in practice to maybe get it right, and just kind of what you think going up in that rematch against the Lions on Thursday.
Yeah, I think we just have to be who we are. That's what we say all the time. Just play our game, be ourselves. We just need to win that rebounding battle and keep their offense slow. Get our defense good. Yeah, just be ourselves. That's really what I've got to say. Just be who we are and win.
Yeah, as correction going against Edgeley Cole Montpelier. Sorry, it's been a long day here this week.
Absolutely.
Nora Delabar, congratulations. You are our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life
Thank
takes
you very
energy.
much.
Energy for life. Online at enbridge.com. Congrats on the victory, and good luck Thursday night.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with more. YourLiveEvent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Recapping it here tonight, your Agassi Precision Egg Player of the Game, Mia Van Eden, 11 points for her. All of those coming in the first half. She is your Agassi Precision Egg Player of the Game. Agassi Precision Egg, 701-636-2119 or online at planterdoc.com. We'll get you our final stats here. First off, by quarters for Sargent County, only 2 points in that second half by quarters, 8, 5, 0, and 2 for a total of 15. For LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, 10, 9, 18, and 9 for a total of 46. For Sargent County here tonight, they shot 5 of 39, 13%, 1 of 7 from the three-point line, 14%, and 4 of 11 from the free throw line. 15 turnovers, a total of 23 total rebounds. Mallory Bogart with 7 points, 3 for Tegan Olson, 2 for Lucy Marr, and 3 for Anand Dang. For the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, 46 points for them. They shot 19 of 49 for 39%, 2 of 13 from 3, 15%, and 6 of 11 from the free throw line, 55%. 12 turnovers and a total of 41 team rebounds. Mia Van Eden with 11 points, 4 for Jada Smith. Addie Smith, 8 and 10 for her tonight. Nora Delabar, a double-double, 13 and 11. And Julia Delabar with 10 and 3. That's a look at your final stats as one more day to go, 2 more games to go in the 2026 Region 1B tournament, as we will have the third place and championship games for you coming up on Thursday night. As again, your results here from today from the Jamestown Civic Center here in the Buffalo City. Semifinal number 1 went in favor of Edgeley-Montpelier, so the Rebels are on to the region championship game, 43-28. They defeat Linton HMB as they will take on LaMoure-Litchville Marion, who defeats Sargent County by that 46-15 score. So on Thursday, 6 o'clock is the scheduled third place game. We'll go live at 5:30. It will be Linton HMV versus Sargent County. The winner takes third. The winner will advance to the state play-in game coming up on Saturday. A loss and your season ends. Your championship game 20 minutes after that, roughly 7:30, thereabout. It will be Edgeley-Montpelier going up against LaMoure-Litchville Marion. The win, you're the region champion. You get to rest easy on Saturday as you lock yourself into the state tournament. A loss, and then you're going to have to play the runner-up from region, or the third place from Region 2B to make it into that state tournament. That'll do it for us here tonight. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by a special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on yourliveevent.com would not be possible. A reminder, we have 3 region championship games coming for you on Thursday night. Region 1A from the Shack at NDSU, the third place championship game. Up in Devil's Lake, the 2A region championship and third place game. And right here from the Buffalo City, the third place game in Region 1B for the third place and championship game. We'll have that for you. So, Brady Siebel's repeating our final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Lobos 46, Sargent County 15. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you again Thursday night for Region Championship Thursday. It'll be right here on yourliveevent.com.